Hello, everybody, and welcome on in. I hope you guys are having a wonderful and fantastic Monday, as much as you can be because it's Monday. I know it was a long day, and I hope that it wasn't a long day for everyone because I would never wish a Monday upon my worst enemy. Like that's all I gotta say. Whoever made Mondays, like I don't like them. I don't like them. Okay, and I know, like I just I can't. It's been a weird, wacky day, but I am so ready. There's so many things I've been looking forward to with this stream in particular, and just in general. And one of the things I've been really excited about just getting to see is Wobble Dude's brand new pizza recipe video that he had published or put out to the public eye because he raised $500 plus basically for Partners in Health on his charity stream. So as exciting as that is, I have been so excited to see this pizza recipe. So Wobble Dude, I know the king himself is in chat right now. How are you doing? Welcome on in. I asked you this on Discord, but I don't know if you saw. I just need to ask you. Just I'm sure you're gonna say yes, but just for the sake of it, can I show when the video premieres in about an hour? Can we have a little watch party on my channel? And can we please watch your pizza video? Because that's all I've been waiting for. I don't think I can wait an hour longer than I need to see it. And I'm so excited. I swear I'm gonna actually see, like, I was gonna say, like, depending on how easy it is, but like it'll probably be fine either way. But I really want to like make this pizza. Like I swear, like even the thumbnail looks so delicious. I don't know if I can like, I can't contain myself. Like I can't do it. Also, I ate 2 cupcakes when I came home. So I'm either gonna be like bouncing off of the wall or having a sugar crash. It's one of the two. It's like in between right now. But okay, I have to say I made the cupcakes myself, guys. Like, where's my round of applause? Thanks, yes, thank you. It was from a box, so I don't know if it counts, but they are so delicious. They were like, I think the cake mix I used was like this extremely dark chocolate cake. I don't know what brand it was. Maybe like Betty Crocker. I don't remember. I just got it from like a local grocery store. And then the frosting I used was like I think it was chocolate cream cheese Dolly Parton frosting. I have never tasted a frosting so good in my life. It's amazing. Guys, you need to whip those up if you can. It was easy to make too. I was gonna make a cake and then I was like, oh, the only pan I can find is cupcake tins. So I was like, let's make cupcakes. It's just cupcakes are better, and I was gonna say like they help with portion control. They do not because I think it honestly makes me want to eat more of it. Not that that's a problem, but like it's been about I think I made them I'm trying to think. There's so much going on. I think I made them Sunday, so yesterday. No, that's a lie. Oh my gosh, when did I made them really recently? It was over the weekend, and I'm pretty sure it was yesterday. Which, if that's the case, most of them are gone now. So I played a big role in that, if you're wondering. They're so good. That's how good they are, is I just like ate all of them. It's also because it's chocolate. I don't know. They're just so good. I just love food. It's my favorite thing in the world. Like after a bad day, I just need to eat some food. Cause like that just it makes my tummy happy. Like when like before stream today, before I like set everything up, I ate those 2 cupcakes. I had some lasagna soup the other day, which is the first time I've ever had that, and it was very good. I would recommend it. I had a bowl of that because why not? And I had some edible cookie dough from Five Below. Cross your fingers I don't get poison. And a glass of milk. What a feast. That was like such a weird girl dinner. It was like a girl feast because it was like full hearty pieces of food, but in the most weirdest like combination. I don't know. It was so good though. I swear, literally, that is what I needed for sure after my Monday. But honestly, I had an amazing weekend. Honestly, it was thrilling. I got to see a friend, and we just hung out, went shopping, just like goofed around, had a good time. So that was very fun. That was Saturday, and already I'm like, I need to make plans again because it's just so much fun. I don't really hang out with people that often, or really like not like socialize. I'm not like like that's not what I'm saying, but like I just don't get around to it. Or a lot of the times when I'm free, then like other people aren't, and it's always just like this big chaotic mess. But like finally, we both had some time to be like, hey, let's just do something, and we did something, and it was very fun. I got this like I'm not a big like Funko Pop collector. Usually I just do it if there was an exception. And I got like 11 Stranger Things Funko Pop from one of the stores we went to. It's so cute, and it's one that I've wanted ever since I saw it was a thing, but you can't get it anymore from Funko Pop. Like, you can't order it. So I had to like go to this like really sketch place to get it. It was worth it though, guys. Like, I'm fine. I got my Funko Pop, and I'm very happy. I only have like 4. That's a lie. I have 3 Funko Pops. So that's the collection. But it was worth it. It was so worth it. I swear, it was so much fun. And then what else did I do? I feel like it's just been pretty chill. My life has been pretty chill. I will say I do have a new video out. So super exciting. It is a shorter one. It was a shorter video, but it's so English, so super cute. It is like planting some spring flowers in ACNH. So go check that out if you haven't already on my YouTube channel, Polywog Nintendo, or if you have and want to see it again, you are more than welcome to. It was a fun one to put together. Usually I like wait to the last minute, and I still did with this one, but I had a blast. Instead of like rushing and feeling stressed, I was like, I got this. I try to aim for like noon my time to put videos up, the latest. And I think I made my goal. I think it was like 11:40 something. Like, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I don't know about you, but it's insane. I will say though, since I'm able to have social media back now after I gave it up, I am at a loss. Like, I forgot who I am. I am back into the addiction of social media and TikTok. I can't do it anymore. I should just give it up forever. And I keep trying to like have self-control, and I'm like, okay, just after like I should just know when to stop. And that doesn't work because I always just get lost and I never want to like put my phone down. So I was like, okay, I'll start like a time limit, or like I'll start like a screen time thing, whatever. That didn't work either. There's like no option that I've seen on my phone that you can take away the option to ignore your screen time, because every single time that like I get the notification like, oh, your screen time's up, I usually set it for like 1 hour, because like I use it more like not frantically, maybe frantically, I don't know, just sporadically throughout the day, rather than like just all at once usually. So I was like, that'll give me enough time just to like check it if I need. No, because ignore is always an option. It's like ignore for 1 minute, 15, or the whole day. And I'm like, the whole day. Why do I do that? I don't know. It's just called mental illness, and also I have no self-control, so I don't know what that's about. But guys, please cross your fingers and toes for me that I can get out of this loophole that I dug myself out of for 40 days. I made some good progress in about every Animal Crossing game that exists within those 40 days. We need to get like I've been to the point where I was like, I need to buy one of those phone cages where you like lock your phone up and cannot get it out until the time is out, like up, however much you set it to. I need one of those. But I am worried because what if I set it to like a really long time and I can't get my phone out and like people are calling me? I do freak out about that. But it's either that or I break my phone. Like there's no in between with me. I have no idea, but the relapse is bad. Like, it's bad, guys. Like, somebody needs to take my phone away from me and like break it with a hammer. I can't do this anymore. I have a hammer in my room actually. It's right next to me. No, maybe not anymore. I think I put it back where it's supposed to be. But I was working on something in my room, in case you're wondering why there's a hammer in my room. Some projects, but that would work. I could just destroy it. Leave no evidence behind of what my screen time says. I think I just turned screen time off because I got so embarrassed of it, like saying my 5 hour 46 minute like average for a daily average. It was so bad. It's so bad, guys. I swear. I was like, maybe my hopes during like giving it up, I was like, I will really try to like focus more on things I need to focus on, and when I actually get it back, I probably won't need it as much. No, it took about 12 seconds. The second I opened up like all like the golden 3, like YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, I died a little bit on the inside. So wish me luck. Either way, I'm gonna catch up with chat now, in case you guys are wondering. Hello, Star. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for redeeming. First, I appreciate that. But how are you doing today? Oh, also, Bill, thank you for redeeming posture check and hydrate. Welcome on in though. How are you doing as well? I know, Bill, I'm sorry. You were still early. I'll give it to you. Like, I feel like there should be a second place for, like, first and second, because it's for sure, it's real. Hello, Fade, welcome in. How are you doing today? The past minute. No, you gotta be quicker than that, guys. Like, that's all I gotta say. I don't know. I don't understand, like, how the first thing works. Like, I get it, because I set it up, and I knew what I was walking into, but, like, I've never actually been to a stream where I have selected first, and I've actually had the adrenaline you guys do, but I think this is starting more wars and breaking friendships than it is, like, a good joke. Because I was like, this will really just, like, stop the violence from happening in stream when people don't say first. I was like, we'll redeem it. It'll make it more official, and people can be like, ah, you know, like, congrats, you know, it wasn't me. No. You guys are wild. Oh, what's wrong? Sorry, there's no music. We've been sitting in silence. I've been hearing the music, but it's not working. Wait, what is happening? Is this the right one? Clearly not. I don't know. I should probably set up, Spotify for y'all. I don't know. Why are there, like, 8? What is happening? Okay. Okay, let's fix this. Let's fix this. Oh, here it is. No, I already clicked on that one. I don't know. Why is this so hard to set up? Okay, let's do... No, I'm just gonna skip to the next song, because this one's clearly just not giving the vibes. Guys, why can't you hear it? I swear. I didn't want you to sit in silence this one. That's awkward. I was having a blast. Here we go. There we go. You can hear it now. Sorry. Okay, continuing. Now that you guys don't have to sit here in silence and, like, have me scare you away. Maybe I might still scare you away, but it's fine. Literally on stream since, like, 11. Literally, let me click back on you. Like, it's fine. It's fine. But I feel like you've gotten first a couple times, too. Star, you've been doing good. You usually come here, like, mid of stream, but you've been, like, on top of it for sure. Also, I know I already said hi, Wobble Dude, but welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, carnitas. That sounds good. Really, any taco. I feel like I don't... My taco experience is, like, through the ground. Like, I feel like I don't whip up tacos as much as I could. Bill, if that was you, I'm sorry. It's not my fault that you didn't get first, but you can't kick me out of the group, or not the group chat, the voice chat. Not the group chat. I just know if we actually all collectively had a group chat, like Discord kind of is, but theoretically if we had a group chat, we would take down some country. I don't know how, but like I just know it would absolutely go to flames, so either way, you know, I just disappeared. It just happens. Bill just like, you know, when Bill is mod. When Bill is mod, I have purse. When Bill is a mod, he just likes to be a mod, you know? Guys, I don't know. I'm rising from the ashes of a sugar crash. The rush is starting, you know? It's fine. Okay, the things 2 cupcakes can do to you is insane. I'm not even gonna talk about yesterday. Or whenever I made these cupcakes, I think I had like 3. Did not go to sleep. Took me a minute. Okay, guys? A couple laps, and then I halfway got to sleep. It's fine. I don't know. Question of the day, I was not affected by anything happening or premiering during stream today. No, you're definitely not. Also, Bill, your comment on the, like, pizza premiere video had me wheezing. And, like, I don't know why. Like, it was very funny, but I feel like I made it 10 times funnier than it should have been. But I have to give you credit for that one. That was a very good comment. I don't know why. It's just great. Probably pizza. Pizza is so fun to make. I think I didn't answer the question today either, but I have to completely agree with you, Bill. I'm with you because I made pizza several times. Not really as much from scratch as Wobbly has, but in terms of like gotten like pre-packaged pizza dough and then like made all my toppings and like, you know, usually it's for like a girls' night or something, but pizza is so fun to make. Like no matter how like from scratch it is, as long as you're constructing it yourself, it's so fun. Same with like, I think I've been to, mixing up words, California Pizza Kitchen like one time. And I'm pretty sure they kind of let you like assemble your pizzas yourself. I don't know. I don't quite remember. That was years ago. But that place is very fun. Definitely recommend, you know? Okay, also nice Wobble Dude. I'm glad. I'm so excited. Like, you don't even know. I've been counting down the days. As soon as I saw it on your story, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. So I had to take a deep breath. I rushed to YouTube and I was like, it's time. It's time. I had to like really contain myself. I'm so ready. So here for it, you know? He is going to out Pizza the Hut. I can't even explain how, but I'm with you on that one. That's true. That's true. Yeah. So if you guys are here watching, like when we premiere, or when the video premieres and we watch it, for real, that's why it was a bit of a concern of mine. That's why I wanted to ask you, because I figured that if we're watching on the stream and if you're here, definitely watch it on your end too. Go check it out. Give it some views, like it, comment, share, whatever you want to do to get the algorithm going for Wobble Dude's video. His YouTube channel is just Wobble Dude VODs. And it should be in the channels on my section too. I have it linked there. So if you know my channel, just go to wherever I have featured channels and it will be there. Please go check it out. Get the algorithm boosted. I will do my best as well. I have a couple YouTube accounts behind me, you know. Not really. I have like 2, but that's besides the point. I'm gonna do my best too, but we have to for sure. Links don't actually work in chat, but Discord, you could for sure put it in Discord for those of you who are English, for those of you who are a part of the Discord. But yeah, that's just for safety purposes, because we've had.
I just have one thing left to say. Hour.
Thank you, Star. I appreciate that so very much. It's giving Pat Sajak. If you know, you know. But yeah, Discord. If not, I also have a link to my YouTube channel in my Discord bio, and then from there you can go to Wobble Dudes. Like, if you go to my channel, it's a train of links, but if you want to, I definitely recommend. And then, yeah, you can also click on Wobble Dude's profile and go straight to his YouTube channel from there too. There's many options. Or just you want to type in Wobble Dude VODs, whatever you want to do. Go for it. We need the algorithm out for sure. Should I leave it on? You should leave it on loop overnight. That would be great, you know? But you know, sometimes I want to do that. I always have the idea, I'm like, what if I'm playing Southwest Florida in Roblox, and I'm like, what if I just sat at my job for hours? I'm like, I always like calculate the math. If I make this much per minute, how many hours do I have to sit there to afford a decent house that's not 10 years away from the like town, so I don't have to take a whole day to drive there to go to Starbucks? I know nobody in here plays Southwest Florida on Roblox, but it's a great game. We love it. We love it. You know, it's all about the grind, but it's just, you don't do anything at your jobs. That's why it sucks. It's not like Bloxburg where you like work. You just stand there and collect money. So I would do that for a living. If I could do that, if I could stand there and collect money, I would do it. But I can't just stand in a grocery store and like let money just like fill my pockets. It doesn't work like that. You know, either way. I don't know. I feel like it would be worth a shot. You never know. Star, it was definitely not Spencer's. I will tell you that. We don't go in there. Hashtag I don't recommend. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, I don't. It was a small business, so I don't know exactly what it was called, and I know it's definitely not like a Hot Topic. You know, Hot Topic still scares me too. Like, I'm young Sheldon in Hot Topic. That's all I gotta say. I don't do it. I just don't fit in. I can't do it. I do not fit in, and I can't comprehend how to fit in. Usually, the reason I go into a Hot Topic is because I'm dragged into there, but it's not often, and I'm glad. That's true. Yeah, okay, Funko Pops, I think they're great, but I'm definitely with you on that one. Like, amiibos are so detailed. They're I think they vary, but I think they're roughly the same retail price, like, if I'm correct, but amiibos are way more worth it. They also have like a little bit of like a use behind them, like you can actually use them for things and not just have them on display. So amiibos, 100%, I'm with you. Your amiibo collection is insane too. Insane. So I'm with you. Hello, Brenda, welcome in. How are you doing today? Welcome back, Bill. Yeah, the social media relapses hit hard. I thought I could do it. It's giving like Abby Lee, like, you guys know that Abby Lee meme where she was like, I thought I was ready to go back, but I guess I'm not as strong as I thought I was. That's me. I thought I was ready to go back, and I'm not. It's fine. Hello, Ruby, you're welcome in. How are you doing today? Oh, nice. Okay, but does that mean it's the end of the story? And then I get a meet and greet? Okay. It is, but like, whoa. Okay. Oh, I know. Okay, Rupier, I saw there was lore I need to catch up on in Discord. I'm gonna do that right after stream. Also, Brenda, I visited your island. I did visit your island, and it was the most amazing thing that I've ever seen in my whole life. 10 out of 10. It didn't, not a single part of it disappointed. It was amazing. I have to tell you that. I did that after stream. But yeah, I do need to check Discord. That's one thing I haven't been checking. Because I could use that during the 40 days I couldn't use social media. I went on that a lot. And now that I can use it, I'm like, that's one thing I'm just like, I don't know. I already used it so much, I gotta spice things up. And now I'm just, it's bad. But I do need to actually check Discord. So, Rupier, don't even worry, I will look at that. Because I saw there was lore and I like wasn't available and I was like, ugh. But I will, I promise. Either way. But, oh yeah, I mean, I am. It's not, I think I have a hammer because I'm just good like that. Like, I'm with you on that one. It was not because I was working on any kind of projects. I just happen to have one in my room at all times. I also have, like, I also have a metal rod in my closet. Why? I don't know. I don't know what it is. I think it's like a piece of a curtain rod. and I think I just set it in there and then forgot. But sometimes I randomly just like come across it again, and like revisit the fact that I have like a metal pole in my closet, and I'm like, oh, okay. So if anybody ever tries to break into my house, they won't last long. I also can't fight, so I don't really know how I would like go about that. I act like people break into my house regularly. That has never happened, knock on wood. But in case, I guess the curtain rod will come in handy. Or the hammer. I don't know. This is getting violent. I don't know what's happening. Oh, wait, so Root Beer's back? He's alive? I hope he is. It felt too wrong for him to be dead. I did not like that, To be fair, TikTok is literally, it is. And I am still trying to figure out, like, what I want to do one day is just really look into the fact, or, like, just question, like, how are they built to be this way? I don't know how to word it. Why? How, what, when, where, who, when, why? That's my question. But yeah, I have heard that before. I have definitely heard that before. And then just like phones in general, but specifically like apps like that, like social media, I'm shocked, I am honestly so shocked. And I really want to research that and like genuinely find answers and things that we don't have. I don't know, but I've heard that before many times, and I'm like, wow, I'm a monster. Like literally, I'm like, that should be my motivation to like not use it, but it's, yeah, it's bad. It's so bad. If we implement a second one, then it's gonna go first. The second is the best type of thing. That's true. You know what? You're onto something. There is no way to prevent this war, and I can't do that. No, it was actually a Discord moment. It was not an OBS moment. Weird enough to say it was not an OBS moment, but I don't know. Like when the mod is more powerful than like the actual owner of the server, I'm scared for what is to come for the world. Like, I don't know about you, but like if it's getting this out of hand with Discord, you never know where this could lead next. This power, like guys, don't trust Bill. Don't put him in charge of anything. That's a joke, but Bill, I don't know why mods can do that. That's weird, Yeah, I have purse. I keep seeing that video all over the place. Again, just another perk of being addicted to TikTok, but it lives rent free in my head for sure. Oh, some mild trollage? Is that what you said? That's a new word. Some tomfoolery, if you will. Speaking of, I've been saying that. There are so many things that I caught on to where I'm like, why am I saying that? Why am I saying that? And sometimes it hurts. Sometimes I just laugh. Sometimes I'm like, what does my life come to? Because I've been saying tomfoolery. I have been saying what the rip. Wobble dude, you're not gonna believe this one. But when I was shopping the other day, this one had me wheezing. I had to keep it together. When I was shopping the other day, I saw this pair of shoes, and they were like so wild, where I like didn't know what else to say. So all I said, these are very funky fresh. Never again did I speak. I was like, oh, I don't know. You guys are doing something. You guys are like getting into my brain and like switching my vocab up. I don't know where that came from, but I literally just called a pair of shoes funky fresh, and I was like, wow. It's fine. Like, how many times have I really heard funky fresh? I don't know, but I'm so here for it. It was the most, like, I have no idea. It was, like, involuntary. Like, it just happened, and I was like, what did I say, Thomas Nook Foolery. Yes, what if that's his real name? Thomas Foolery Nook? Like, hear me out. Like, Thomas Nook Fool. You never know. Yes, babe, wake up. Wobble Dude's pizza video dropped. That's literally what you said, and I could not get over it, Either way. Yeah, it just cuts down to 3 little star things. I never know what those are called. People tell me all the time over and over again, and I'm like, hey, so I forgot. So I just call them stars. They're little stars. Not Star Keku, but small business. Oh, the Star Keku promo, for real. That's pretty real. Okay, nice. Link posted in the food channel. So for those of you who want to show Wobble Dude some support, when the video premieres in about 30 minutes, if you want to go and just stop in to give it a view, like it, comment, share, whatever you want to do to give like the algorithm a little boosted, please feel free to do that for sure. So 30 minutes, do that for sure. Small businesses are so goated. Some of them you're like, that's suspicious, but most of them you're like, we support, we love, we want to do the best we can, I need one more gym leader for my Pokemon fan. Okay, ooh. Oh, you already found something. Okay, I was like ready to think. It's fine, that's good. But I will need to like listen up or see what you said in Discord group here for sure, and then I will know everything. I'll be up to date. Making deviled eggs. Oh, for potluck tomorrow. Okay, no, that eats. I feel like I've never been to a potluck before. Do you recommend? I made for Easter, I made so many deviled eggs. And I like made extra too because I kept telling myself, and I was like, "Hun, like if people don't eat them, I can eat them because I love deviled eggs. Deviled eggs are my life." I don't know what it was that day, but I just couldn't do it. I was like, "Oh my gosh," and like they were delicious. Don't get me wrong, but about like 4 in, which like wasn't that much because I was eating them for like lunch. And I didn't really eat like lunch. I was like, I'm done. I couldn't do it. I think there's only like very few that I wasn't able to finish and like had to like end up throwing away. Deviled eggs are good though. I just need to have like that yearly reset before I can eat them again. I don't know what it is. Like it's like when a deviled egg is starting to taste too much like egg and you're like, okay. Are you a paprika enjoyer though? Probably. Like, do you put paprika on top? Because I know some people are like picky about that. Like, girl, like just eat the paprika. Like, it's not that spicy. It's more color to me than it is flavor. Like, I don't know how much you're putting on there to, like, have your mouth burn off, but, like, guys, it's not spicy. It's got a little, like, zing, but it's not gonna, like, kill you. You know? Either way. Oh, I didn't! I don't think I went inside the train. Okay, I'm gonna have to revisit it then after stream. I feel like there was so much to it. I feel like I missed so much. I need to, I promise. Because now I didn't even go inside the train. I like was walking around. I must have just passed that up or something, but I will have to go back and see that. That's exciting though. I don't even know what I missed, but I need to go back. Characters read Super Jacob story and ends. Is that me? Am I the one? I'm kidding. But either way. No worries, Bill, no worries. Yeah, Funky Fresh. It's contagious, and I didn't realize that until I just spit out Funky Fresh, and I was like, oh. I should have gotten those Funky Fresh shoes. They were so obscured though. I don't even know what they were. I was scared. I gave him one look and I was like, oh. I don't know. I just smiled and like, not, I was just like, oh, okay. Hello, and welcome on in. How are you doing? We are just chatting for a little bit before in about 30 minutes, we're gonna go see the premiere of Wobble Dude's pizza cooking video. I'm so super excited for that. Also, I guess I should, it is Animal Crossing today. We're gonna be just chatting for the first half of stream, watch Wobble Dude's video, and then we're gonna place like a little bit of Animal Crossing. So while we talk, I probably should get this poll up on the screen. So you get 1 vote. You can vote 1 for Limeland or 2 for Retro Hills as of like what island you want to plan once we do jump into the gameplay in a little bit. But well, in a little bit, that's gonna be still like a little ways away. But just to be ready for that last hour, Potlucks are great. Everyone gets to share food and they're proud to share with others. It is a wholesome, like that sounds so wholesome. Like I've heard of a potluck before, but I feel like here's my thing. One thing that I really want to do, but it's very hard to do by me, is like get involved with the community. I love like tight-knit small communities that just like, they have their ups and downs, obviously. There are pros and cons, but like the idea of like a small tight-knit community where most people know each other and you can actually get involved with like events, help small businesses, go to potluck, like something about that. I'm like, yes, where is that in my life? But like, it's very difficult to do stuff like that by me. But one of my regrets of like, I wish I did this sooner was like get involved with things like that. So I hope you have fun. And the deviled eggs, not even doubting the fact they're going to be amazing for sure. Paprika in general is good. It is. I feel like it is a great spice, but like when I think of paprika, whoa. When I think of paprika, I just usually default to like putting it on eggs, I guess. That's just like how I run. I don't know, It is. I don't know why people think it's like gonna kill them if you like put a little bit of like red paprika on your like egg. Like, it's fine. It's fine. So something that like bothers me so much is like when I'm trying to like really get a picky eater to try a food that I really like, and I'm just like, I know it's just a them problem, but I'm getting very offended, Like Peachy, not the biggest picky eater. I'd say Peachy's pretty open to trying things, but at the same time, I've had to force Peachy, and I was like, you're gonna eat this food because I love it, so you have to love it too. She's a good sport, I will say that, but at the same time, I'm sorry, Peachy. I know Peachy's not in here right now, but I am very sorry, Peachy, for making you eat deviled eggs and like, like a stuffed mushroom. I think I did that too one time. Honestly, YOLO. Like, that's all I gotta say. YOLO. Literally made of red bell pepper for sure. Could be sweet and smoky depending on how it's prepared. Yeah, I don't know what brand I go for. I just have a bunch of spices though, because like it's giving Remy, my spirit animal, but I don't know. I feel like I haven't had a bad paprika. That feels very much impossible. I don't know. Also, why is everyone and their mom releasing music this year? Like, 2023 was a great music year in terms of like all the big artists that release songs. But can we please just talk about this year? Like, it's okay. Yes, 4 months into the year, very incredible. We're flying through, but at the same time, for 4 months, we've had so many songs and albums announced and released. For example, Conan Gray. I'm not a big Conan Gray fan. I don't hate him, I just don't listen to his stuff a whole lot. But he did release a new album just on Friday. And so I've been listening to it and it's like so good. I'm like, whew, okay, like what? I didn't know he had this in him the whole time. And that he has been waiting to show us his real talent. Just kidding, he's very talented. But like this side of him, you know, it's amazing. It's like a very different sound than what he usually puts out. And I'm so here for it. But he did put that out. Taylor Swift, guys, don't attack me. I know, yada yada yada, y'all hate her, but she's putting her new album out in 11 days. Count them, 11 days. I am so thrilled. We're getting like 20 songs. I don't know how that happened, but we are getting 20 songs. You guys won't hear me shut up about that. It's fine. Whatever. That's the consequence of coming into a stream like this. But you know, whatever. And then Billie Eilish just today, like, announced that she's putting out her third album on, oh gosh, it was like May something. In the middle of like May, I believe. Close to like, I think it was like May 17th? I don't know, something around there. But I'm kind of excited for that one. I definitely liked her music a lot more in the past. Like, there's certain songs of hers that I like. I wouldn't say I'm like a big fan of like all of her music. But there, yeah, I appreciate her music. I think it is very good, and it has a lot of good meaning in it. So I'm really looking forward to this new album. Like, I don't really know what it could be, because I know a lot of people, like, it's kind of, it looks like it'll kind of follow the same vibe. Like, if you put her first two albums together, like, I don't know, I can't quite piece it together. We don't have many clues. There's no singles coming out. It's just all gonna come out in one day. And I'm like, whoa, okay. But I'm excited for that. And then Olivia Rodrigo, she put out a deluxe for Guts in like February or March. I don't remember. But all of the songs are pretty good. They're growing on me. But that's 4 months in. There might be more. Those are just the ones that I've heard of or been up to date with. I'm trying to think. I know for a fact I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, I forgot this person. But I can't think of anybody else. But like, that's a lot of music for 4 months. And they're all like pretty big names too. Like, I don't know about you guys, but like, I'm thrilled. There's just been so many like fun things that are happening, and I don't know what to do with myself. TBH, I don't know what to do with myself. Guys, I also have something to tell you. I have something to admit. And I don't know how to I don't know how to word it and not sound insane. But I have like this is so stupid. I have this like internet crush, like it's like a TikTok crush. I don't know how to word it, but it's like nothing like insane. It's not really a crush either. It's just somebody that I'm like attracted to in like a platonic, or like just like I just really like, admire them. We'll put it that way. I really admire them, and they liked one of my videos, and I'm like, oh, what? Like, I don't know what to do with this. Like, I think a follow would be a little bit better. And I'm like mad because they're not interacting with anything that I'm doing online. At the same time, I don't really do that much on TikTok, so I can't say that I'm giving much, like, I'm not giving them much to work with, but I'll take a like. And that's how desperate I am for, like, anybody, but it's fine. That's a lie. I'm actually, like, relationships or anything of the sort, not really my first thought right now. Like, I have other goals, I have other things I'm, like, focusing on, but this isn't her either. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But, you know. Okay, honestly, I'm like, it's probably worse the fact that I've like not been on social media. Like, I wish that I stayed off. I literally can't express that enough. And like, it's like, I literally right now could just like, if I hate it that much, could just stop, but it's way harder than it seems, for sure. Yeah, I was thinking that too, Juan, like cooking pizza after this recipe, like, why wouldn't I at that rate, you know? Due to mild fear of fire, should I have to cook meals for the mason jar? Yeah, for upcoming vacations after school. I know, for sure. I mean, I think fire is a reasonable thing to be afraid of. I mean, my stove broke, but I do have an electric stove. And I don't know, I can't decide which is worse or better. Fire or electric? Or gas or electric, I should say. But that's pretty real. That is pretty real. But I wish you luck for sure. If you can ever get around to cooking those things, like I wish you luck. One and two, I don't know. Two is like, maybe you do get 2 votes. I don't really remember. Let's check. Because I don't, no, I can't check while it's active. That sucks. I don't really know. Welcome back, Bill. I feel like there was something else I was gonna say. There's like things I'm always like adding up that I'm like, oh, I need to tell stream, and then I always forget like all the good ones until after. It's fine though, whatever. Y'all are Limelight haters. Y'all, and I really want to start doing more like Retro Hills. As soon as we kind of get into Retro Hills, we've been playing it for a really long time now, but I eventually want to start to decorate. But my only problem is I don't know what to decorate. Like, it's such a big island for such a big idea, but I don't know how to, like, fit them together. Like, there's so many things I want to do, so many inspirational, like, posts that inspire me. I'm like, oh, that would look great on my island. I have ideas in my head, but I'm like, how would I piece them together? I have references. I'm like, what the flip? I also, like, don't know with my island layout. Like, I love my island layout, but I'm trying to figure out a way to, like, piece different areas of my island together, because I'm like, I definitely want this kind of an area. I want this kind of an area. But where do I put them and how to piece them together? I'm like so confused. But eventually I know we will get there. When? I don't know. When? I don't know. But, you know, I mean, eventually. I will say eventually. I don't know. But, okay, let's see. I think we have like 20 minutes until the premiere. I'm bouncing out. Like, I feel like this is like very hype. And it is very hype. But I don't know what to do with myself, you know? No, Bill, you can't be mean to Limeland. Oh, 50-50. Teeth chatters an event? I don't really know. Oh my, who are your homies? Why do you have like a secret alliance against Limeland? What? Imagine, Bill, I can just imagine you going to school and then getting this like whole Limeland hate club together. Honestly, I'm here for it in a very weird way. Like, I feel like I shouldn't be, but that's very funny if that was the case. So I'd be there. But who are your homies that hate Limeland? Because I need to have a good talk with them. I don't know. Bill, petition for you to, like, put one of my streams. Well, I don't stream. I don't stream while you're in school. No, I still have VODs, though. You should just put, like, my face. Not my face. Don't put my face on the screen. Put my stream on, like, the whiteboard at your school. I would definitely pay to see that. I need to start, there needs to be, well, actually, I don't know, there's, like, so many ideas that I have now, but none of them are realistic. I was gonna say, like, I want to be, like, a jump scare, like, a Rickroll or something, but I was like, that's bad. I don't want to do that, you know? No, I know. I wonder how many people know about me. Am I really famous, guys, and I just don't know it, you know? But it could be both. That's true. It could be both. It could be both, but I don't know. What if I'm just really famous, but I don't realize it? Also, hello, Leona. Welcome on in. How are you doing? We're just voting away on what island we want to play on today, and then in about 20 to 15 minutes, we're going to be watching a pizza cooking video made by the lovely Wobble Dude himself, because I've been so thrilled about this, and it's been, like, premiere. I think, Wobble Dude, when did you put it up for a premiere? Was that, like, 24 hours ago? I'm not too sure. Oh, okay, C tier? If we're talking, like, from... I think it was like D tier the last. Oh, that's bad then. I'm still better than most. Like, sometimes I see people and I see their videos and I'm like, man, my most viewed video has 3 times as much as you. I'm kidding, I don't do that, I promise, I'm nice. But no, guys, I'm actually, like, what if I am? What if secretly I'm really popular but I don't realize it? You never know. Like, I've never done a face reveal, so it's not like, I feel like I would know more if I, like, showed my face and I went out in public and people would be like, oh my gosh, it's the Polywog Nintendo. Like, I don't know. I feel like that would definitely give it away. But, yeah, I don't get recognized, which is, like, good and bad, you know? A little bit of both. I think for Retro Hills, we're gonna try to do some daily since we'll have, like, a little less time than normal to play. And then off stream, I'm definitely, like, I like to definitely, like, play on both of the islands a lot. But what I mean for, like, Retro Hills is, like, eventually when I come to a certain conclusion of, like, how I want to design it, then we'll start doing that on and off stream, you know? Finished editing it about 26 hours ago. Uploaded it right after and decided to experiment with Premiere. That is fun. It hypes it up. I've been hyped up, Wobble Dude. I am growing gray hairs thinking about this video because I'm, like, so excited and restless. I don't think I can grow gray hairs that way. But maybe maybe I just invented a new way to age. Just, like, from, like, so much restlessness because I want to see this video and I'm waiting way longer than I need to. That's a lie. The hype was on. Honestly, I'm so here for the hype. The premiere was also a great idea. It might be, you know, like, that's all I gotta say. It might be. It might be the most hyped of the century. And what do I do with that information? I don't know. Freak out, I guess. Couldn't tell you. But I don't know. Also, keep in mind, when we go to the gameplay screen to play Animal Crossing, there will be the same old overlay. I still did not make it. The one that I've been saying that I was gonna make. I don't know what I'm gonna make though. I'm gonna make an overlay that'll be like permanent and I want to keep changing, or it'll like blend in. I don't know. Because now we still have the like empty sub and follow goal and it's just making me mad. There are no goals. So, you know. Sub and follow as you please. But I don't know. I have to keep like working on that because I mean to and I don't. It's just bad, you know. Either way. Also, Wobbledude, you're doing your first Nuzlocke for Pokemon Wednesday. I'm excited about that too, because that was also one of the, what's like checkpoints, I guess, milestones for your charity stream. There's a lot of charity stream hype still remaining, you know. It's like there's glitter on the floor after the party, you know what I mean? You know, I'm ready. I'm gonna see if I can stop by. I don't know how long you'll like let it run for, but if I can, I'm gonna see if we can raid you Wednesday after stream. I'm so thrilled though. It's supposed to be really hot by me all like the end of this week, and I'm so excited. Like, I am tired and sick of this cold weather. This has nothing to do with anything though. I don't know why I'm saying this. I just thought of it right now. But I want the sun. You bet your bottom I'm gonna go like for a hike or something. I'm gonna go out to walk like I've ever done that in my life, you know? Oh yeah, so that'll be nice for sure. I'm gonna see if I can stop by beginning of stream, and then I'm also gonna see if I can raid. I always have to remember though, because I try to remember, and then when the time rolls around, I'm like, hey, so it's fine. I don't know, it just happens. But either way, I'm so excited to see, and I will be there. I won't be square, I promise, for sure. But let's see what else is new. I feel like while we have 13 minutes exactly to chat, oh my gosh, I swear there was something I was gonna say and I'm blanking. I don't remember what it was. Pokemon gyms right now, so I'm gonna shut up for a bit. Yeah, no worries. You know, you also have chronic never shut up. And shut the scallop up disorder. Okay, so might not end up happening. No worries. It's giving when you say like you're gonna go to sleep, but you also have like insomnia, so you don't go to sleep. And you're like, sorry guys, I'm back. It didn't work. We're like, okay, it's fine. But no worries, Bill. You have fun with that. But keep us updated with what's going on, you know? I got my like lead Stanley with me. It's tasting like lead poisoning. Kidding. I don't know what lead tastes like, thankfully. But you know, this is so random. But speaking of lead, the house that I grew up with, like, this is something that'll just like permanently be ingrained in my head for some reason. It was very old. It was made in like the early 1900s, and it had like this really old paint, okay? And it was always like peeling up because I guess over time, it was like specifically in the garage portion of the house. It had like this paint all on like the door trims and like, you know, whatever, and on the siding, and it was just peeling up, but it was lead paint because of how old it was, and I guess people back then didn't know that lead paint was bad. And so I always remember like being warned as a kid, like, don't brush up on the side of that, like if you get cut, you're dead. I'm like, oh, okay. Honestly, that's not what happened, but it was more passive than that. That's a little aggressive, but I do remember like being warned about lead paint and always like being like really like paranoid about like, I don't want to touch it. But guys, I'm still here. I did not get cut by lead paint, thankfully. It was very sus though. Like, it was weird. But I can still appreciate that house. Shout out to my house, you know. But it tastes like children's toys from the 1980s. That's a very specific. Well, dude, why do you know what a child's toy from the 1980s tastes like? Does it taste like the smell? Because if that's the case, I wouldn't know if I'm tasting lead or not, because then that's what... Also, how do you know that's what lead tastes? I have so many questions, Wobble Dude. I'm sorry. Was that an assumption, or have you tried lead before to know? And an 80s toy as well to know? I'm so confused, but I'm gonna just smile and nod and trust you on that one. I don't know. But I wouldn't know, because my whole room just smells like old, and I don't know how to explain it. And it's not a bad thing. I just have so many antiques collecting in here that it's inevitable, you know. Okay, yeah, no worries, Bubbly. You're 100% good. Don't worry. But either way, guys, this 10 minutes, this is going away so slow. I thought I'd have things to talk about, but I feel like I'm like losing it. The pizza is my motivation, but it's so far away. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel. Oh, light at the light. Speaking of light, did you guys see the solar eclipse today? Because why was it so underwhelming? That's what I was gonna say. I knew that's what I was gonna say. I don't know how to feel about that. It was very sad. Like, there was literally nothing. Well, I also wasn't really in the strip. Like, I didn't really like get the full effect, but I was close, and I feel like it should have counted. But it barely got dark. It was giving like a cloud covered the sun for a couple seconds, and yeah, I don't know. I couldn't see it. No, it sucks if you're in like a room without windows, man. But it's okay. I think it was pretty underwhelming for, I don't know. I heard a lot of people say that too. A lot of people on the path or strip or whatever you want to call it specifically said that it was like super overcast, and that sucks. I feel like you would still notice it getting darker. A lot of people said it got like freezing because because the sun was gone. But I don't know. I wish it was more like intense. I have never actually seen a solar eclipse that was like so bizarre where I'm like, whoa, you know, you see those videos where it's like pitch black, it looks like nighttime at like 12 p.m. I'm waiting for that. It's always so underwhelming no matter where I am. Like one time, this was not even that long ago. I don't remember why the solar eclipse randomly happened, but it was definitely a solar eclipse, and it was like a couple months ago. I don't know if that even happened or what it was, but it got so dark. That was one, but I don't think it was like that exciting. Barely even knew it was a solar eclipse. I don't know. I just can't listen to the hype anymore. I gotta not trust people. Oh, what's your favorite food to make? I have a lot. I have specialties, and I think that they're not very like exciting. Like, I think anyone can make them, but there's certain ones where I'm just like, they're very fun to make, and that's why it's my favorite to make them. And for me, it's like omelets. I love a good omelet, or French toast, which is also very basic, but it's so fun to make. And like mine is like a family recipe basically. Like, I learned from my grandma, and so it's just better. I have to just admit, like, I have the best French toast recipe ever, and you guys have to agree, you know? And then, of course, like Bill said, pizza is so fun to make. I can 100% agree with that one. But yeah, I don't cook, but I cook. I don't cook, but I can cook. I don't know. I don't cook a lot or well, but I can cook, and it usually doesn't fail. That's a great way to put it, you know? Either way, double hydro and oxygen with a little bit of lead. You're like, yeah, I'm not gonna drink that. Let's not do that. Don't do that. No lead. This is a lead-free zone, you know? Either way. Because, yeah, I know a lot of people say cloudy weather, which sucks. Hello, Peachy. Welcome in. How are you doing today? We are just about in like 7 minutes, Peachy, gonna watch the premiere of Wobble Dude's pizza video. I'm excited. Omelets and not have them turn to scrambled eggs. Yes, I can. It's, you know, it's very, I used to have a really hard time with it too. And I don't know. I think the trick is to not overmix them. To mix them enough, but not overmix them. Like, once the bottom of... Okay, let me picture this for you. You want to get your pan. You want to get it nice and hot. You want to put a little butter in there just for, like, that non-stick, nice, buttery effect, because it's butter, and we always gotta add butter. Like, when you put your eggs in the pan, you want to, like, mix them a little bit. Just kind of get them, like, a little situated or whatever. And then once the bottom of it, after you mix it a little bit, starts to really, like, cook, and it's no longer, like, you can't mix the bottom, like, if you do, it'll rip. You want to leave it. And then, like, you know, I like to just, like, cook both sides. I'm just weird like that, and some people do, some people don't. A lot of people like runny egg and yolk. I don't really love that. I'm a good, like, I cook it until it's cooked. That's how I play. That's how I play the game. But yeah, like, as long as you're not, like, overmixing it. Because I've beaten eggs to death when I'm making scrambled eggs, and suddenly I am one egg down. I don't know what happens, but, like, eggs just kind of evaporate if you mix them too much. I learned that the hard way. So, as long as you just, like, learn what works and what doesn't work. I guess that's I don't know, I'm not great with advice for cooking, but that's what I've learned. Oh, my computer's got a little solar eclipse on it. They're making fun of me for not seeing it. Very awesome. It was not very awesome, but it's fine. Should I not give, I don't know. It's I say yeah. I say yeah. Don't do it. Time to make. I've heard that is so difficult to make. I heard that's one of the hardest omelets to make if it's the one I'm thinking of. Never tried it. I have never tried it, but one of these days, my toxic trait is thinking that I could. I saw actually, it's funny you bring that up because I saw many videos of people making that today on Instagram. Once again, smile and nod at the addiction. I know it's bad, but yeah, I saw so many people making like videos while making that, you know, and it always looks so easy. I'm like, I could do that. I could do it, and I could not do it. I just know I'd destroy it. So you know, yeah, I don't like them when they're like rubbery or like too cooked, where it's just like. But you know, I can agree. When it's liquidy, I'm like, I can smell the salmonella coming out of it, you know. But I don't know. That's why I add a lot of cheese. Then if it's like too dry, you just spice it up with some cheese. I also am not a big cheese person. I'm very sorry, Peachy. But yeah, when there's too much cheese involved, I don't want it. Like if I pick up something and there's like a string of cheese coming down, I want to throw up. I can't do it. It's just like ugh. I don't play that game. I know. I'm sorry, Peachy. You can. Salmonella coming out of it. It's like I don't know. How do you say it? Are you making fun of me? How do you say it? I just say like salmonella. I don't know. Are you like pointing that out? Are you sure? Why have I never seen that word spelled then? That's not how you spell it. It's like salmonella. That salmonella. Let's look it up. I can't do this anymore. You guys are making me go insane. Okay. That is exactly how you spell it. Thank you. Salmon vanilla. That's my favorite. Honestly, guys. That's how I enjoy my ice cream. Just kidding. I'm like salmon chocolate supporter. You guys are insane. You guys are wild. Salmon Cinderella. Oh yeah, okay. Salmon Cinderella. That's what I'm gonna keep calling it from now on. And when people give me looks, I'll just give it back. I can't give people dirty looks in public. Like, you know, people are always like, if they're being mean to you, just give them a mean look. I can't do it. I always tried to, and then I just look like constipated or something. It's so bad. I just quit. Then they just give me like a really scared look. Like, are you okay? Do I need to call somebody? Like, it's so bad. I don't do that whole thing, you know? Oh. Okay. I'm just gonna smile and nod at that one to start. I was gonna say like salmon Coachella, like Coachella. Like, the amount of times I've heard Coachella in the past 24 hours is insane. Like, what is the hype? Isn't it just like a music festival? Or am I missing what Coachella actually is? That's true. It could be like, yeah. It really, you can spice up eggs depending on like what you put in them. And I can 100% agree, you know? But, you know, salmon Coachella, you know? Yes, you did, Peachy. I'm glad you did too, because I was really hoping you could see it. But we're gonna start in like 3 minutes. I might actually like in 1 minute leave because I have to go set up the video real quick, make sure that it's up and running, and then we'll get into it because I'm so excited, guys. I'm gonna actually explode. I hope the video is good quality. I have to kind of like fit it weird for you guys to be able to see it on the screen, but I got the Nintendo Direct screen out. We're ready to go. I'm just gonna hope that it works. I'm gonna really hope that it works. Hopefully there's no buffering with you guys. If there's any audio issues, please let me know. We cannot ruin this. We cannot embarrass the one and only Wobble Dude. That is not my goal. But that shouldn't be a problem. Anyway, also let me take this poll off the screen. Retro Hills has won once again. You guys are line haters, but it's fine. It's fine. So yeah, we will be playing on Retro Hills after. The pineapple on pizza is my favorite bill. Like, we don't give pineapple on pizza enough credit. Fun fact, I was talking about California Pizza Kitchen earlier. California Pizza Kitchen, and I've only been there once, was the first time that I've ever had pineapple on pizza. And that was the first day that I fell in love. First time, I should say, that I ever fell in love with pizza, you know? No, Bill already said that him and his homies are line haters, so I don't know what that means, but I'm just gonna smile and nod. Yeah, no worries, Wobbled. It'll be fine. Don't even worry. Like, we're here for the pizza. I don't need to be a professional. I just need to see how you make this for sure. You deserve more credit, you know? Since Retro Hills dropped it, no. Oh my gosh. Either way, I'm gonna be right back, guys. I'm gonna get the video all set up, and I will meet you back on the Nintendo Direct screen. So sit tight, get some pizza if you want to eat, get some water, use the bathroom. In these couple minutes, I'm gonna take to set the video up, and I will be right back. Frogs fan. Okay, I'm ready to go. I'm gonna turn this music down a little bit. Hopefully it's not too overbearingly loud. I am ready. The countdown has started for the premiere. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm like excited. This feels like a Nintendo Direct, and it very much is. Even better than a Nintendo Direct. I know. Pizza moment. Okay. How is audio though? Is it too loud, too quiet? What do you need to do? I hope it's like not gonna explode your eardrums. Let me know. Or if you can even hear it, that would help too. You know. This is scary. A little loud? Okay. I know, sometimes they just magnify volumes. Let's turn it down like here, so I'm a little bit louder. And let me know if it's good or bad, you know? Because I'm as loud as I can be. Let's turn it down a little bit more. I don't know. That should be good. Let me know if that's good. I don't know. But if you ever need anything adjusted, also, do you guys need closed captioning? Anybody in here want closed captioning? I am more than happy to turn it on. Just let me know, because I want to make sure everyone can hear and see it all right. Also, love the little watermark Wobbly. That's cute. I didn't know you just added that, or unless it's been there. I don't know. I didn't notice that before. Say I was here. Oh yeah. By the way, guys, if you are watching this right now, I definitely oh, it'd be automatic. Okay, either way. Yeah. Okay. Let's turn the bad boys on. If you're watching this right now, please go to Wobbledude's channel as well and watch it again for some algorithm purposes. Go like, subscribe, share, comment, whatever you want to do. And yeah, I appreciate it, but yes, okay, we'll turn it on. If you guys want to turn it off, though, we can turn it off. Okay, Wobbledude, I'm ready.
Picture this. It's Friday, school is out, and your best friend is sleeping over. You two have no plans except to play Kirby Air Ride on the GameCube until the wee hours of the morning. Your mom has ordered Pizza Hut and is even letting you have a can of soda as long as you don't spill it on the carpet. Life is great. Fast forward to current year. Game Freak just released the 7th remake of the Gen 1 Pokemon games, and you see it as the perfect opportunity to relive the glory days of your childhood. You order Pizza Hut, boot up the game, and the delivery driver rings your doorbell right after you finish the tutorial that is somehow still unable to be skipped. You take a slice, bite into it, and then you remember that Pizza Hut is bad, actually. Nobody out-pizzas the Hut? Yeah, sure, buddy. I've got a pizza recipe that I've been tinkering away with for over 5 years now, and while it's by no means traditional or based on one specific style...
Sorry, you guys are getting ads. Okay, first off, 4 ads. Sorry, we'll let you guys cook. I'm sorry. I can go, let's go back a little bit in the video as well. Just because I want to make sure everybody sees it. I'll go back 30 seconds. Let's do that. Looks like Bill is here too. Bill's here too. I'll go back a little bit more. But okay. Whoa, dude, I am loving this intro so far. Why was I like my jaw was unhinged from like the first second. I don't know what I just walked into, but I'm here for it. I know it's just spitting out facts. I'm like, what? It just grabbed my attention right away, and I don't know what to do. Let me know when everyone is back from ads, though. Probably can't hear me. But thank you for letting me know. I want to make sure nobody misses this. This is a momentous occasion. All right. It says there's like 3 seconds after the ads. We'll see about that one, though. Either way, yeah, thank you for everyone also who is on YouTube right now in the live chat. I really appreciate you guys tuning in for the algorithm purposes. We gotta always show our support for... I don't know why that just appeared on the screen, by the way. The side, like, whatever. Either way. Hopefully... Yeah, of course. Thank you guys so much. Ads are done? Okay, I hope ads are done for everyone. Let me know again if that happens.
You remember that Pizza Hut is bad, actually. Nobody out-pizzas the Hut? Yeah, sure, buddy. I've got a pizza recipe that I've been tinkering away with for over 5 years now, and while it's by no means traditional or based on one specific style or another, I think it's too good not to share with you. Yes, it requires some prep time and a bit of patience, but trust me when I say it's some of the best pizza you can make out of a home oven, and it'll make you think twice before ordering delivery ever again. So here is what you need to get started.
We love.
You're going to need some plastic wrap.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm
a
covering
mixing
all of it.
bowl, a kitchen scale that measures in grams, a spoon. I use a wooden spoon, but you can use any kind of spoon.
Oops,
you are going to need a pizza peel. This is actually very important. Now this thing right here, this is my pizza stone. If you don't have a pizza stone, then you can use an upside down cookie sheet. As you can see, mine has seen better days, but I'm going to be using
No,
that.
she's beautiful.
And lastly, you're going to need an immersion blender for the sauce. Let's talk ingredients. For the dough, we are going to be using the bread flour. The bread flour is nice and glutinous. It's going to give a chewy crust. Now we want the all-purpose flour to sprinkle on top so that we can form the dough, and we want the semolina flour underneath the crust so it slides off. We also want active dry yeast, and we are also going to need some salt for the dough. Now for the sauce. The first and most important thing is
right now,
San
looking down from a chef hat.
Marzano tomatoes. Very important for your sauce. You are also going to need some garlic, some olive oil, and a little bit of salt. For the cheese, I've got 2 cheeses that we're going to be using for today. We've got fresh mozzarella and Parmigiano Reggiano. For the topping,
Fancy.
all I have is the big old pepperoni. Now, let's say that you want to add just a little bit more pizzazz to your crust. You're going to need garlic and butter for that. Now, let's say that you do not want to make the sauce from scratch. Well, there is another solution. You could just get the jarred marinara sauce. I'm not going to tell anybody, and this works in a pinch, but I'm going to be making it from scratch. For the dough, I'm adapting Jim Leahy's no-knead pizza dough recipe, but with a few tweaks. On one hand, you do have to prepare the dough the day before and have it rise overnight. On the other hand, A, it's super easy to set up and work with, and B, the overnight fermentation gives the crust a slight sourdough-like tang and a chewier texture. The link to the original recipe is in the description. First, you're going to want to put the bowl on the scale and set it to 0. That's going to zero out your weight. Get your bread flour. We want to measure 500 grams of flour. There we go. There's 500 grams right there. Next, you're going to want to measure your salt. I use 2 teaspoons of salt. There's 1 and 2. The next thing is the yeast. Now make sure that you end up only using a 1/4 teaspoon of yeast. It's not a lot of yeast, but it is going to be doing a lot of work overnight. You're going to want to stir in the dry ingredients and make sure that they're all incorporated. Then you set your weight to 0 again, tear out the scale, and then pour in 350 grams of water. It does need to be relatively precise, so take your time and be patient. I'm at 351, just don't tell anybody. Now you can turn the scale off because we're not going to need it anymore. Now you could start mixing, but one thing that I kind of like doing with my pizza dough is I add just a little bit of olive oil. The reason why is my oven doesn't get too terribly hot, and the olive oil is going to help browning on the bottom of the crust. So just a little bit, and then you stir away. Now, as you mix, it's going to come together in one kind of shaggy mess with some leftover flour on the bottom. Just do your best to mix it with the spoon, but at a certain point, you're just going to want to do things by hand. So take all the dough, scrape it off the spoon, and just get messy with it. The main thing is we want to find a way to incorporate all the flour and all the water so it is one giant dough ball with no dry clumps of flour left behind. And just like that, your dough has basically come together. And with your dough in the bowl, now we are going to just take some plastic wrap, stick it over the top of the bowl. Now, one of the most important steps, do not forget this step, whatever you do. You have to draw a smiley face on top of the plastic wrap. That way he can be happy. Now give your guy a little name. I'm naming mine Funky Little Guy. And then take your bowl, and you're going to want to stick it in a warm, dark place. I'm just going to leave mine in the oven, but with the light on. I'll see you later, little guy. And you're going to leave the dough in there for 24 hours. Now for the sauce. If you want to make the sauce beforehand and store it in the fridge overnight like me, you can. Or you can honestly wait until the next day while the oven is preheating. It takes no time at all, as you can see. What I like using is these to-go containers that you sometimes get from restaurants. They're really useful for mixing the sauce. First, you're going to want to open your San Marzano tomatoes, and then you dunk them into the container just like that. Now for the garlic. What I like doing is I like using the back of the knife to press down on the garlic, and that cracks the garlic clove open just a little bit, allowing you to peel off the papery layer on the outside, because we don't want any of that in the sauce. As you can see, I'm using 4 garlic cloves today. Sometimes I'll use 3 if they're really big, or 5 if they're really small. Really, there's no set recipe for this thing. You just kind of do what feels right. And there's 4. Excellent. Now for the olive oil, I think that I add about teaspoon? That kind of feels like a teaspoon. And then for the salt, I just kind of add that much? Maybe a little more? There we go. Now all you need to do is take your immersion blender and blend. You start with a little bit of pulsing just to make sure that you don't splash everywhere. But the main thing that we want to do is emulsify the olive oil in the sauce, make sure that we chop up the garlic cloves, and make sure that our sauce has a consistency. It shouldn't take more than 20 seconds max. And there you have it, the sauce is done.
24 hours later.
We're checking on our dough. Oh, he
Funky
sure
guy
is funky.
expanded.
You'll also notice that there's some bubbles that have formed, which means
Sourdough
that
starter
the yeast
looking
is working
dough.
and the
love.
dough's ready to go. But if we're going to be forming the dough, we need some counter space.
What? Okay. No, Wobbler, no! Oh my gosh. How could you?
With the dough now out of the oven, we can start preheating our oven to 500 degrees Fahrenheit.
Oh my gosh.
That's 260 degrees Celsius for those who don't live in the States. Realistically, you're going to want to get your oven as hot as it will go. Mine is only 500. With the dough now ready, let's prepare the peel. We're going to want to take some semolina flour and sprinkle it over the peel. Notice how I'm sprinkling from relatively high up. I know that you can't exactly tell from this angle, but this is a better way to get better distribution for the semolina flour. And we want a good layer of semolina flour because that's going to prevent the dough from sticking to the peel. Now with your cleared work surface, you are going to take some flour and gently dust your entire work surface. This is going to prevent the dough from sticking. Then you take your dough and you just kind of plop it on the flour there. Now, I forgot to mention this earlier, but if you have a bench scraper, this is super useful for dividing the dough. Go ahead and divide it into half, and then into quarters. Now, if you don't have a bench scraper, you can also use a knife. Just be very careful. Don't destroy your countertops. We're only going to be using one of these, so you can wrap or package the remaining dough balls in the fridge for up to 3 days. Oh no, you get to have 3 more pizzas throughout the week. Whatever will you do?
What a shame.
I'm only taking one of the quarters of dough that I had before. I'm going to fold it in on itself and press down. Flip, press down. You'll notice that there's a pattern when I end up working with the dough. I flip it, I press it down into something that's a bit round, and then I flip it over again, and I keep pressing. Now, you can keep pressing and keep pushing it outwards, but don't tell the Italians. I'm using a rolling pin. Now, when I use a rolling pin, I am rolling from the center outwards. And I'm also changing directions every now and then. If all that you're doing is rolling from one direction, then you're going to get a rectangular pizza. But by rolling from the center out, you're able to get something that is a little bit more round and a little bit more consistent. Yeah, that's not too bad of a shape. So now what we're going to do is we are going to lift it on our knuckle,
I was gonna say,
carry it over,
if you start tossing
and
that, I'm gonna be
transfer
impressed.
it over to the peel. Be careful not to press too hard and give it a little shake. That way we know that it is sliding and it is ready to go. Now before we add the sauce, because this is a special pizza, I am going to add a little bit of olive oil to the base. And then I'm just gonna gently spread that around so it covers the entire thing. Now for the sauce, I'm gonna add 1 scoop,
Personally,
2
I
scoops,
didn't drink that. I'm gonna put that in my standing and
and
drink that
3
sauce.
scoops. Then we're gonna spread that out and see what our sauce coverage is gonna look like when we spread it
Did you-
almost all the way to
what?
the
Oh my
edges.
gosh.
Now, I
You
like
guys
to
are
spread
hurting
my
me.
sauce almost all the way to the edges because that's going to give us nice
will.
little brown burnt bits on the crust, and I just think that's delicious. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and add 1 more scoop.
Rightfully
The
so,
general
you know?
rule of thumb for me is that you want to add just a little bit more sauce than you think you might need. And now for the mozzarella, I've got fresh
Okay, we're getting
mozzarella that
fancy.
already comes kind of sliced, so I'm just going to layer them on like that. Just like so. Well, there we go. Now we're going to add some pepperoni, and I'm just going to space these out as well. It's okay if you need to make a few corrections here and there. It's all part of the process. Now we're going to take our pizza, slide it, yes, looks like it's good to go, and then very carefully, we'll head over to the oven, and we're going to slide it right
Oh,
onto the
okay.
pizza stone, and we're going to bake that baby for 8
whoa,
minutes.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Now, if you
whoa,
want to take your
whoa,
crust
okay.
to the next
I
level,
feel...
we're going to be making some garlic
know.
butter to brush on the crust. Using the same method to
What is
remove the
happening?
outer layer as before, just like so, and then slicing off about 2 tablespoons worth of butter, and then plopping that in the same saucepan. We're going to go right over to the stove, and we're just going to put that over low heat until it
God,
gets
so good.
melty and the garlic starts infusing with the butter. And after 8 minutes, your pizza is
The
ready.
gloves.
You can head on over to the oven. And there goes my fire
You're burning
alarm.
down. It sounds like you're burning down. Okay.
Well, my fire alarm doesn't like the fact that I'm making pizza, but I do. Now, while the pizza is hot, go ahead and grate
Oh,
some
no.
Parmigiano Reggiano all over the top. Go a little extra. You're worth it. Now go ahead and take that garlic butter and brush it all over the crust, all along the outside edge. See, now this here is special. This here is beautiful. All right, now all there's left to do is slice. I usually just slice it into quarters. Bon appetit. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. That is a good slice of pizza. Does it out Pizza the Hut?
Yeah.
Yes. Every single time. And now you have what it takes to make it in your own home kitchen. If you want to try out this recipe, make sure to hit the like button and share this video with someone who's looking to spice up their skills in the kitchen. Is this the type of content I normally do? Nah, I mostly stream Nintendo games on Twitch. Is this the only Wobble Foods video I'll ever make? Well, never say never. Either way, I hope you
Justin Bieber
enjoyed this
reference?
video.
Okay.
Stay funky, my friends.
Okay. Pause. I am a changed woman. I am a changed person. Wobble dude. That was more than worth the wait. Why am I crying? Like, why are my eyes welling up with tears? That was cinematic. That was funny. That was delicious. That was entertaining. That was informative. Like, it was like, what box does it not check off? Literally, great job. That was so amazing. Literally, again, guys, if you haven't already checked it out from YouTube to give it a little bit of a view, comment, share, subscribe, like, whatever, please do so for a little bit of an algorithm check because, we gotta get this video out to the people. The people must see. Oh, man. That was so amazing. Like, literally, that's amazing. Now I feel like watching that, my confidence has gone up. I think I could make it myself. Like, I feel like the way you described it and kind of, like, broke it down, like, I feel in my heart, I'm like, okay, I got this. I could do it. It was like, relatively easy. It took a little bit of time, but I think, like, the steps in general, like, I could do it. For real. Like, that would be great. Like, I feel like, what a great pizza recipe. Wow. What? How do I just move on from this? You bet your bottoms every single person that I ever have spoken to will be hearing about this. I am going to be calling up my dead dog, and telling him about this. Like there's like I don't care what it takes. People will be hearing. Pets will be hearing. You know? Yeah, it looked pretty like straightforward. Also, not the fire alarm. I was holding back every bit of laughter that I had. I don't know. It did the fire alarm did not handle that for 2 seconds. The second you open up the oven, it just exploded. I don't know, even know. And then the wobble dude moment, you know. That was amazing. I swear. No, the editing, like you're like the camera was a little rough, like editing, you know. If no. I don't know about you, but I think you have automatically grown and you're like editing and like um digital design skill. Like I didn't even know. I need a deep breath after that one. Like I also me too, guys. Like I'm foaming at the mouth too. That looks delicious, you know. Yeah, no, it still looked perfect. It looked perfect for sure. Like I'm not like, you know, obviously like you had to use what you had on hand, but like it turned out amazing for what you did have to work with. And the editing, I don't even know how to explain it. Like you're better than me. Also loved the chef hat. Loved the pizza bow tie. It was amazing. I like as I said before, I felt like I was Remy, like in Linguini's hat, staring down at the food, like helping cook it. I felt very like involved in the video. So I think any of the viewers would. How are you recording that? Were you like biting the phone? Did you have like the phone in your mouth? Um, or did you have like an extension, like one of those like it's like a light hat, but you can like put your phone in there, like a headbands game? Oh, no, okay, that's probably more reasonable than either of those, but no, okay, it looked amazing too. And it was like really steady. You know what you should do, Wobble Dude? Well, I don't know if you could do it now because you probably ate the pizza. But if you have those leftovers, or if you make a new pizza, you should do there's like this one like I have to just stop at the TikTok, but I promise. Have you seen that one trend on TikTok? I don't know how much you're on it, but it's where you like really cinematically like zoom up to food with this one like funny song in the background and like show it off and like this like point 0.5. You should just do that with your pizza to promote the video because I really hope this gets out to people. I'm gonna try my best to promote it too on YouTube and Instagram and anything I can because it was so like if people don't see this, I will do what I do with PG and like make them see it, you know? Like I make PG, I'm gonna make this pizza and I'm gonna make PG try it. I feel like that won't be very like intense because PG will already be willing to, but at the same time, like, this won't be going unseen. This is going to be studied in textbooks years from now. Rightfully so. Also, Peachy was right, by the way. You were very much telling time and style. That watch, I noticed it too. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Gotta give you a little compliment on the watch, because it was a very gorgeous looking watch, you know? Yeah, it's the trumpet, you just know. Yes, Peachy. I don't think you were here when I was telling you about that, or telling people about that. How, like, sometimes I make you try food. Like, I made you try a deviled egg one time, or, like, made you try a stuffed mushroom. That just happens sometimes. I think it was a stuffed mushroom. I feel like I do that too much. I don't know. It's just good, you know? Okay, but what about when I order from McDonald's and I get disappointed because their burgers suck? I honestly, Bill, maybe that's just a British thing. I need to try like a British McDonald's burger. I feel like it would taste a lot different than one in America. But I also feel like they'd be surprisingly better, if anything, if they are different. So I need to try one, you know? No, it looks amazing. It looks like fancy. Like it looks good. I'm not gonna lie, you know? Time was being told. It's, you know, like, like telling the time in style, you know? No, they're good. They're so delicious, Peachy. I don't understand how you don't like them. Personally, I'm not like a big supporter of like hating on my favorite foods. Like, you know, that looks so good though. I need to try it. I'm like in awe. I feel like especially with the mozzarella, like hear me out, Wobble Dude, and maybe even just for the looks. But like we could kind of turn that into a margarita pizza if you put like some tomatoes on top and a little like basil. Like hear me out. I've never had a margarita pizza before, but I think it would be good. And like just 2 more ingredients and I feel like we could do it. But a good pepperoni pizza, I could go for that too. Oh, this is making my, you know, for real. It is. There's so many like combinations and possibilities with pizza. It's honestly like I feel like pizza itself should be like a language. Like I don't know how to explain it, you know? I should. I feel like I need to make my own Wobble Dude pizza and then jazz it up. Like, you know, like and I need to put the tomatoes and like maybe that'll be the first time I try margarita. I was gonna say mozzarella pizza. Margarita pizza will be like I don't know. I should. I'll just put a whole pineapple on the pizza. It would be good. Oh my gosh, Jiminy Christmas. how to recover, how to move on. Like, I'm permanently, this is gonna be a new era of mine, is just this video. My personality will be this video. Also, the amiibos, oh my god, there's just certain parts of that video where I just got caught off guard. The baby, okay. I didn't mean you literally meant put this baby in the oven until I was like, oh, whoa, on the amiibos. The collection, because we were just talking about your amiibo collection before, and I was like thinking in my head, like, how big is your collection at this point? Because I feel like you definitely, like, you, especially in the past, used to post about new amiibos you got a lot on Instagram, and I didn't realize how insane it was until you destroyed every single one of them and threw them off the ground. I was like, oh no. I think my microphone cut out too. I just screamed. I don't know what to do with myself. It was too much to take in. It just looked fresh. Like, I could just smell the cheese through the camera. It was amazing, for sure. That's true. It can't last as long, but it definitely tastes good in the moment. Like, if you just need to, like, to do something fun with your time one evening and you want a good flavor, make a homemade pizza, especially this one, because I think it would be good. So yeah, like, they only last for so long, but in the moment it hurts, I mean, it doesn't hurt. Hello, Cheesy, welcome in. How are you doing? Did you see the premiere or no? If not, it is on YouTube on Wobble Dude's VOD's channel. Check it out. You need to if you want to make some pizza, or just or just stay there for the ride. Like, honestly, it was too amusing to not, so but you need to check it out. How are you though? Welcome on in. Sometimes I'm just chilling and my ear decides to go. It does. Yeah. I feel like that's just a me problem until every single person on this earth is like, me too, girl. Yeah, when you're sitting there and then your ear just kind of goes deaf and starts ringing and then it, like, bounces back and forth and, like, you feel half deaf. And I don't know, like, I still can't figure out why it does that. It usually happens in the most complete silence ever, where you're just sitting there and then your ears just, one cuts out and starts squealing like that. I don't know why it does that, He needed the counter space. He wasn't gonna settle, Yeah, it's on YouTube. Don't even worry. You need to see it. It is not a want. It is not a if you want. It's you need to, It's great. It's an amazing video. It's, again, funny, informative, entertaining, delicious. Go check it out, I don't know. Should we look it up? Let's do a little research moment and be like, why do our ears go like you said in chat? I don't know. I don't know exactly. Like, I know how it sounds, but I don't know how to replicate it without starting an earthquake, Either way. Happens in complete silence. Yeah, it's just weird. That happens to me too. I don't think it's happened when I'm streaming. Oh, Brenda, no. Okay, that's fine. The timer is gonna start now. Okay, the 5-minute started. But no, it happens when it feels like it wants to happen, and I don't understand it. Oh, I feel like that was pretty British, like how I said that. I don't know. I've been spending too much time at Ginger's streams. She's the best. She's a British streamer as well. Not as well, I'm not a British streamer, but she, along with other British streamers that we've seen, she's also a British streamer, and she's just so much fun. She's not family friendly, definitely not, but I still love her to death because she's so much fun. I think we, discovered our channels when she raided me one time, and then we kind of just stop in whenever we can, but she's the best, she's so sweet, Sit in bed at like 11 p.m, my ear just started ringing. Yeah, I don't know, let's look it up. Okay, why do I'm gonna say my ears keep ringing. They're not going to keep ringing. Wait, keep ringing all of a sudden. Okay, I don't know what this means. This is more like it's a cause of death. You're going to explode if this happens to you. So one primary cause of sudden ear ringing is the exposure to loud noises. But I feel like that's weird because it happens when it's quiet. Let's see. It says this, whatever, it has a really weird name that it's calling this ringing, but it's a sign of high blood pressure or an allergy. It could be worse though. I don't know. These are so violent. That's not at all what I'm thinking about, but they're like, it's a sign of death. You actually have a tumor in your ear and you need to get it checked out, like, right away. I'm like, it lasts for about 30 seconds, but I really appreciate that. I don't know. Either way. Oh, really, Brenda? Wait, are you from, Ginger's community? Or did you just watch her for fun? Because she's the sweetest, I swear. God save the king. Un-British, please. No, I have to stay British. We have, like, 3 minutes left, I promise. British, it's so fun to speak. And I do it, like, this isn't really British. I do it very bad. But I think it's very fun to speak. Guys, okay, I'm gonna make a deal with you. The offer is on the table. do we want to just do chatting for the last 30 minutes, or do we want to jam pack some Animal Crossing gameplay in? I don't know what we could get done in 30 minutes. I think it'll go by very quickly, especially with the progress I make. But do we want to do chatting, or do we want to do I was like, what is the game called? Animal Crossing. Also, I love the way the Britain flag shows up on the off-screen chat, and I don't love the way it shows up because it just says GB for like Great Britain. I don't really know. Okay, let's do chatting then. I'm going to go back to my chatting screen. Again, thank you so much, Wobble Dude, for putting so much dedication into that video. I'm turning Spotify back on so we can have a little bit of background music, but that was such a gorgeous production. Like, I can't even lie. My vocabulary is becoming British. That's not really, I don't know what that means, but either way, it was such an amazing video. I have to give you tons of credit. Of course, and if you guys missed out on the premiere of Wobble Dude's pizza video, or even did watch it here and not on YouTube, please go check it out on YouTube as well. Wobble Dude's channel is called Wobble Dude VODs, and if you were having trouble finding it, it is also in my suggested channels on my YouTube channel, Polywog Nintendo. So please check it out, give it a view, like, share, comment, subscribe to his channel if you want as well, because we need to get that algorithm up for sure. But it's so amazing. If you also have time to make any pizza, please put it in either Wobble Dude or my Discord, because we would both love to see it. Wobble Dude's preferably because it is your video, but I mean, I need to see the pizzas you guys make, or food in general, because I love food and can never get enough. So but yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate you allowing me to show that, because I've been waiting so long. Like, I'm just insane at this point. This is my literal, like, is it like literal or literal? I don't know. Okay, I've noticed that there's certain words people say are really hard to say in a British accent. That, like, if you're not really from Britain or haven't spoken like this before. Bill, do you know any words that, like, you think would be very hard for me to pronounce? Just, like, not normally, but, like, specifically with an accent that I don't know. Make it a word that I, like, halfway know. Don't give me that, like, I don't know, which I don't know what you're gonna throw at me. Me too, Bill. Even that, like, lasagna soup. But it filled me up, but, I mean, that was, like, an hour and a half ago, so. No, it was, like, 2 hours ago, actually. No, it does that, Peachy. For some reason, the British flag emoji, yeah, it just translates to GB on screenshot. I don't know. It just does that, you know? I know. That's what I'm saying, like, for sure, I would love for you to see them because they're awesome. I'm gonna see. I don't know if there'll be anytime soon, but when I get around to getting those ingredients, I need to make my own pizza, because I'm just like, I don't know, I think it'd be very fun. Drinking apple juice. Oh, delicious. What, like, brand? Like, I feel like apple juice can go, like, many different ways. My timer stopped though, so I can be American. That was so stupid. Why do I do that? Sometimes when I just, like, transition back to my accent, I sound so much, like, stupider. Like, that, I don't know how to say it. Like, that's not, like, that came out so wrong. But when I go back to my normal accent, I just sound like, yeah. Anyway. Oh, that's a hard, okay, Wobble Dude already hitting me with very scary questions. Or just words to say, I should say. That one, I don't know. I don't say it enough. But I've heard it's like either Worcestershire or Worcestershire. One of the two. But I don't know. I think for me, I would probably say Worcestershire. Why? I don't know. I've only said it so many times. Every time I think of that word, though, I just think of Guy Fieri, because he says that an excessive amount, and it's very scary, you know? Okay. I make it so excessive when I say it, Bill. But, like, a bottle of water. Like, I don't know how to say it, like a bottle of water. It depends on, like, now I'm switching to an accent. It depends on, like, where. But sometimes to make it really dramatic, I just say bottle of water. That's not even English at that rate, but anyway. Hello, Coop. Welcome on in. How are you doing today? Oh, Treetop. Treetop, they have some S tier apple juice, I'm not gonna lie. Good choice. Worst chair. It's the worst chair. Yeah. Un-British. I am un-British, you know? There's just certain words. A lot of people say words with, like, R. Like, if okay, let me give you some background information. If you originally, like, have a British accent, and then try to speak in an American accent, oh, Bill, already putting that British mode back. Sorry, cheesy, we gotta go back. Either way, if you, like, go from a British accent to an American accent, there's certain, like, I don't know how to say this either, like, words, R words, I don't know, that they're very hard to say. How do you say the word, or the letter R? Is it just R? R? I don't know how you say that in a British accent. Also, Bill, I need to know what kind of an accent this is. You know, it's like I'm gonna try to, like, demonstrate it if I can. It's a kind of British accent. Like, I can't do it. It's just like when they have crispy R's in British. I don't know how to say it. But when they say like, bottle of water, why do they say that? And what kind of an accent is that? Because I hear it all the time. What in a bloody heck is a mole? I know. It could go either way, you know, and then there's the other version that we don't say. But I don't know. It's giving, I don't know. Why am I blanking on what I'm trying to say? Welsh? Is it Welsh? That must be. It must be. But Star pointed out that accent to me, and they were like, "What is this?" And I was like, "I don't know." And then we were trying to say it, and then we were like, it was just a loophole. And we were like, "I don't know what's happening anymore." It was honestly the biggest train wreck I've ever seen in my life. But, you know. Well, yeah, the accent, you know. Bottle of water. That's why, like, bottle of water. I don't know. It's just like, I put too much, like, water, you know, like, bottle of water. It's a bottle of water. I actually, for the longest time, couldn't say I still can't even say it. I have to there's certain words I have, like, a speech impediment or something, because there's certain words I just can't say, and a water bottle was one of them for the longest time, and even now I have to really think hard and mentally prepare myself for about 5 minutes before I say the word. Like, it comes out in a big blur. Like, I don't know, it's just something with, like, an act. I don't know what it is. That, and, like, some names, like, Olivia Rodrigo, I can't say it, like, normally. I have to really put a pause in between, instead of, like, Olivia, it just doesn't come out. I just have to say, like, Olivia Rodrigo, like, kind of spaced out. It's way more difficult than it needs to be. I'll show you when British mode is over in 2 minutes 45 seconds how I say water bottle, but I can't do it. I can't do it. It's the most complex flag in my opinion. Maybe. Battle of water. Honestly, have you guys heard? I don't know how up to date you are with this, but Millie Bobby Brown, again, she's originally from England, came here for acting, and she spent so much time in America where her, like, British accent is disappearing slowly. But it's bad because she chose, like, no offense to those from California, but she chose one of the worst accents she could ever have chosen to turn into, because she talks in, like, a Valley Girl accent, and it's like such an enunciated version. I don't know how to say it, but it's, like, so intense, and the British you have to really listen for. It's gone, and I'm like, we have turned another one to the dark side. Like, we're literally destroying cultures, and I don't know what's wrong with us. It's not my fault. You know, I feel like I don't know that much about Cambodia, but I feel like that would be very fun, you know? Literally, yeah, me too. That was, like, actually for a really long time, like, an ongoing inside joke within our community when it was, like, first starting out, and I can't get over it. Every single time I see whatever that name is, I won't be able to ever pronounce it. Bill, for some reason, could at one point. It's so weird, you know? No! Oh my gosh, is he an escapist? Is that what he does? My dog has never escaped. She's never wanted to. My cat, on the other hand, will. Any chance she gets, she will bolt. She's very fast too, but that's not good. I didn't know that Ollie was an escapist. We have 1 minute left in 6 seconds. Or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's fine. I don't know. It's Bill. Okay, what are we rating the accent today? Is it getting better, or is it still changing? Is it stupid? Is it dumb? Should I quit? Should I don't, like, what do I need to do? Because I feel like I always have a goal of, like, one day I'm going to master this accent, but I never do. I know, like there's lots of different types of British accents as well. I don't know. You know what really bothers me is, like, British British accents in Heartstopper, because I feel like they're very fake, and, like, I know they're not. Like, I know like most of the cast is actually from England, but every time that they speak, it's just so, like, forced, and it just sounds very, like, odd. It's giving, like, H2O, you know how they're like, nor, like, that's what it feels like to me, because they're always like, hi, we like this. Like, it feels very weird and wrong, and I'm just like, no, I don't like it, you know? Either way, the timer is, now finished, so I can go back to but okay, we're talking. It's just like, okay, I'm gonna say the WB word. That, I don't know, that sounds really, I don't know what that means. You know what I mean? Hopefully. Like a water bottle. It's just, I have to say, like, water bottle. Every single time I say it, it just sounds like water bottle. Like, what is that? Water bottle? It's giving like Whataburger, but how people say like Waterburger. Like, I don't want a Waterburger. I don't know what that is. Call it Whataburger. Like, that's much harder. Oh my gosh, jeez, I'm sweating. Like, guys, I don't play that water bottle game. Or like Olivia Rodrigo. I can't do it. I can't do it. You know? Guys, my English is nowhere near perfect. Could never be an English teacher. That's a lie, because one of my English teachers before, English was her like 4th learned language. She spoke it so fluently. I was like, that's my goals. Why can't I do that? I'm still failing, and I've been living here my whole life, but it's fine, you know? Whatever. Oh yeah, I don't know why it does that one. Either way. I mean, I don't know, you could technically, but I don't know if it'll let you, you know? Okay, those eat. I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. Italian and Irish accent. I can't say accents today. Irish accents. I agree for sure. You know, is over. Oh, it's over. You know. Can you pronounce the Welsh town, or do you just know how to spell it, or did you copy and paste it? If you memorize the spelling, that's good enough. I want to see that bad boy starting to appear on like children's spelling tests. That's what I want to see. Also, can we please talk for a minute about how absurd words on spelling tests are? Like, I know we've mentioned it before, but I'm never getting over this. I still can't spell necessary. Like, I can, but it's really rare. I just mess it up every time somehow. But why was like, there's always like, spell water bliss. You're like, what is a water bliss? I don't know what that is. There was one, and I don't remember what it was, but it had the word rose in it, I believe. And I just remember being the most obscure word. Never heard it before that, never heard it after. How is that going to help me spell? That's why I'm such a horrible speller, is because spelling tests were rigged. The entire American, what's teaching? What's the word I'm thinking of? Like, education? Oh, education system. That was stupid. So rigged. I think we should get rid of it. Wobble Dude, what do you think? Are you satisfied with the curriculum, or do you think we need to change it? Because I think we do. Either way. I mean, I don't know. It's, you did a couple times, Bill. I still trusted you. Even though the mic cut it out a little bit, I still trust you. You're like, in general. In general, I trust you. Yeah. Oh, we don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. Yes. Is that from something? That feels too forced to be, like, not from something. But I think no education, this education is better than no education, I'll put it that way. But at the same time, I feel like still, I don't know, school just never made sense to me. Like, why? Why? Oh, okay. Pink Floyd, okay. I'm not incredibly familiar with Pink Floyd. I need to familiarize myself. That makes more sense. I was like, there was no way you whipped that one out of nowhere. I'm like, I sensed it. The vocal in you was coming out where she randomly just says things, and I was like, hey, that's a song lyric. I don't know what it is, but I just know. Because I know you. And I'm like, it's not fitting right, you know? Bill, your music taste is, like, too good. I envy you and your music tastes. Your music taste is, like, everybody that I know in one, and I don't know how to explain it. It's just a Bill Bob's world. We're just living in it. That's all I gotta say, you know? Bill, what is your all-time favorite music to listen to, though? Like, you have to choose one category, and that will determine, like, everything. It'll determine the end of the world. I don't know. Off with your head, I guess. Like, I don't know about you, but I don't know. Okay, music is, like, too complicated. Like, if you know that you love music if you have no idea. So that's pretty real. Like, I feel like if you automatically know off the top of your head what your favorite song is, that's not your favorite song. It's just how it works. I'm sorry. It's like saying that you're cool makes you not cool. That's the vibe. You know, you can't call yourself cool. That makes you not cool. So you can't say you have a favorite song because that means it's not your favorite song. Like, I feel like people have songs they really like, but for me, I have too many. I have too many artists that I like to choose a favorite. I have too many songs I like to choose a favorite. Albums. I can't do it. I literally cannot do it. Like, people are like, what's your favorite song? And I'm like, it changes by the minute, but if you want to know right now in this moment, and it's the most, like, random thing ever. And then I, like, ditch that. I don't know. But, you know. Oh, nice. Awesome. Oh, do you have, like, one of those light-up keyboards? Or are you talking... What do you mean? Like, are you talking, usernames? Username colors? Or just keyboard colors? My keyboard lights up. if that's what you mean. It's just white though. It's not one of them cool rainbow ones. One of them cool rainbow ones. Why did I say that? That was weird. I want one though. I think that'd be fun. You have a really nice keyboard. Keyboard colors. Okay, because I was gonna say you do have a really nice keyboard. One of those clicky keyboards. Like yeah, I'm gonna eat that one up because you know. Do you guys ever see those videos? Again, I know the videos. I know I've mentioned them enough. Where they have just a series of like clicky keyboards. They click. Like, yes, that is what I'm doing with 99.9% of my time. Don't say anything. Take a deep breath. I know. But clicky keyboards are just good, you know? Oh, really? I didn't know that you liked... Well, you, like, rap? Like, I don't know if it's, like, rap rock. Maybe that's something. Maybe punctuation was there. But rap. I didn't know that you listened to rap. What kind of rap do you listen to? Maybe if you say something, it'll ring a bell. But for some reason, like, Bill Bob 678 in the word rap, I've never thought to hear, you know? Okay, good. I'm just making sure, because I was like, But no, what kind of rap do you listen to? Because I didn't know that. But no, like, it's pretty real. Sometimes, like, an out-of-whack music taste is just where it's at, you know? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Cheesy. You did send me one, and I very much enjoyed every second of it, because keyboard clicking is just underrated, you know? Okay, I will say. One type of video that I will never, ever get over are, like, mukbangs. Like, I'm sorry. I don't want to watch you chow down. I already have a big, like... One of my biggest pet peeves, if you ever know me, if you ever want to... If you want to... No, I swear, like, literally, this is what I just could never do. Like, if I ever went on a first date with somebody, and let's say we went out to eat somewhere, it doesn't matter where, we went to eat, if I hear the food smacking in your mouth, even while your mouth is closed, you can... First off, if you open, like, your mouth while eating, that's automatically no. But if I can still hear it, you're out. I can't do it. I don't want to hear that. Something about it is just, like, so... I can't do it. Or, like, the gulping. Like, if I hear you gulp, like... No. I can't do it. Just eating is, like, so, like... No. Just get it right, guys. Get it right. Me too, Peachy. Yeah, they are. Like, I never understood them. I don't really know what the point of them are. Like, you do you, but I don't want to watch them. It's a very scary experience. And it just, every pet peeve in one. I never realized how much it bothered me until it bothered me, you know? It just, oh, sorry. Oh, there is so much going on right now. Where did it go? Oh. Sorry, okay, I'm gonna lay out for you what happened. I knocked my AirPod out, looked at it, my reflex about a second later told me to jump and go get it, and then I hit my microphone up, so hopefully I'm not TV staticking, but I don't think I am, because it would show, so you guys can't trick me. But, you know. You know, I think I do know exactly who you're talking about, but yeah, I agree with you. It's just gross. I don't know. You eat all you want, but why are we doing it in front of a camera with a microphone really close to your mouth? Like, nope, you know? Yeah, I'm sorry. There was probably static because I just punched my microphone. I don't know what happened there. It was just a really late reflex. Does anybody in here have, like, incredibly delayed reflexes? Like, if somebody scares you, it takes you a minute to, like, process before you scream. I don't. Peachy, I need to rat you out again. You do. You just do that, and I don't know why. I'm not like, not that I scare you, but if you ever get scared for any reason, or, like, if anything happens, you have to sit there, and you gotta process for a minute before you actually react, and I think it's very funny. That's what's more funny, you know? You know, not that TV static. No, you do, yeah. I know. I won't be getting over that ever. I show that to people all the time. If I ever, like, am in a really awkward situation, I'm like, don't want to see me being a TV. And they're like, what does that mean? Honestly, it saves lives. The TV static video saves lives. We love. It's also just really funny. And I have not had one person not laugh at it. So I guess it's a good thing. It was also a pure accident. It happened one other time, and I think it just happens when my, like, when I plug in, like, either end of my microphone, it just doesn't align properly. And so, like, the connection isn't working. It's just a little weird. My microphone, she's still hanging in there. However, we've had some issues, and that's okay. I've figured it out. Y'all ever ask someone what and then answer because yeah, it does. I feel like an old early 2000s PC sometimes, you know. It just takes my brain a minute to catch up to what's going on. But 100%. Yeah, I do that all the time where I'm like, what? Oh yeah. And they're like, I'm sorry. Like, they never do that. Like, is that just like an us thing? Like, I don't know. I feel like it's not as common as you think because everyone always, like, points it out after you, like, process. I don't know. I'm also just way too quick to question. It's just like a reflex to be like, what? And then understand and then continue instead of just like letting my brain cook for a second before saying anything. I don't know. It's pretty wild. Pretty wild. Speaking is just too complicated. I yap. Also, it was funny because, like the friend I was hanging out with on Saturday, we like called in it before any plans or anything, and we were just like talking and yapping, and we were like, why do we do this? Like, why do we yap? Because I was like, genuinely, I was like, wow, like, we're good yappers, you know? And she was like, yeah, like, everyone always wants to be invited to stream, and I have no problem with that, but this is a specific example. She was like, yeah, you should invite me to stream, and we could do like a little podcast. She's like, we'd be great at it. We could call it Yap Time. And I was like, there was no way you just said that. And she was like, oh my gosh, what? And I was like, you don't even understand, like, that is like that is a recent inside joke between my community, you know? And it was so insane. And she was like, there's no way. Because, like, Vocal is the only person who I've ever heard come up with the word Yap Time. And then I heard Star say it a little bit after, because Star got it from Vocal. And then my friend, who, like, doesn't show up to streams that often because usually she's busy when I'm streaming, randomly just, like, knew that. And I was like, there's no way you knew what Yap Time is. But I was like, yes, we can call it Yap Time. So maybe she'll be on here one day, maybe not. We'll have to like see how things play out. But I think that'd be fun. Honestly, Polly and best friend podcast, Yap Time podcast. I'd do it, you know? Oh really? I didn't know your birthday was in October. Maybe I didn't know that. But awesome. Literally no, I did know that. I think I did know that. Did I know that? Have you told me that before? I don't know. There's many birthdays in the community, you know? But no, if you get an NES clone plus Tetris, let me know, because that would be an awesome birthday present. And you wouldn't have to play on that like really rough laptop, you know? Oh, October 15th. That's honestly a great birthday. Okay, wait, so if you're October 15th, are you a Libra? Or do I need to look this up? Let's look it up. I'm so bad at zodiacs, I swear. I have a friend who is a zodiac master. You ask her anything. The second response, like, she responds in seconds of, like, whatever you ask her about your zodiac. It's very scary. Libra. No. Okay, Cheesy, you're a Libra, and I'm gonna tell you that makes so much sense. So much sense, you know? Well, you know, I mean, clearly, Cheesy, yes, you're a person, but you're also a Libra, and that's perfect. Libras are honestly one of the best zodiacs, in my opinion, because they're known to be the kindest, you know? We love Libras, for real. That makes sense. Sometimes I just meet people and I'm like, yes, because their zodiac, it just makes sense. Cancers are one I can't get by. I'm kidding. I've only met like one bad, I don't know why I said it like that. One bad Cancer before. Bill, you don't count. But I have noticed like all Cancers are kind of the same. And it could be good or bad, you know? I feel like I tried to do a stream podcast, it's just the word, no, I mean, honestly, I think it makes it easier when you have somebody to, like, piggyback off of. Like, if we ever theoretically did one, for an example, even if you're not good at talking, like, sometimes that happens. Like, Peachy, sometimes when she comes for collab stream, she's like, hey, I don't know what to say. And I'm like, leave it to me. And usually that helps her out, or she'll just, like, let me know, and she's like, if I can't say anything, can you please fill the dead air? And I'm like, yeah, don't even worry, you know? Like, sometimes it's easier than others, but if you have nothing to say, like, I feel like that'd be okay. As long as you have somebody who yaps you out, like, equally, it'll be fine. But, I know I can't because we didn't have too much time left, which is fine. It's fine, but, I shouldn't want to, like, speedrun anything. So, next time we could possibly play Animal Crossing will either be Friday for Tuesday if that wins, or next Monday for sure. But, so much today at school. Jiminy Christmas, it's fun. I'm slowly turning people into me, and I don't know how to feel about that, you know? Said with the scallop at school a few months ago, and I'm still never it. How do people react? That's one that I haven't heard. I did hear somebody the other day say Jiminy Christmas, and I stopped in my tracks. I was like, that's what I said, but it's fine. They stole it. It's difficult. I'm not gonna lie, you know? Yeah, you're like, do not make me talk, and I was like, that's okay. If you can't, if you're, you know, if you want to talk, like, I'm not gonna talk over you, but, like, if you can't, like, I'll back you up, don't even worry, you know? I'm a professional yapper. Not the type of guy to call the teacher mom by accident. I think that's happened to Peachy before. I feel like it's happened to everybody before. I think I called my teacher grandma once. That was bad. Good thing that was a really long time ago, but you know, what if they still remember that? I want teachers to have a count to like see how many times children have called them like by a relative, you know, like mom or dad or grandma and grandpa. Like I feel like that happens too often, you know? They didn't notice. You're like, take a deep breath in. Maybe it was like maybe that's like a British thing and it just blended in, you know? I know. Yeah, or okay, not gonna lie, ordering fast food is kind of scary. It could be scary. Sometimes I'm just like in a McDonald's line, like, hi. Like it feels so weird. It just feels too personal for some reason where I'm just like, okay. I just always like feel like I'm ordering with like someone who used to be in like a class of mine like years ago. Like that's always what I feel like, is like that there's just somebody I like know deeply on the other side of the speaker. I just get so scared. I feel that though. That's okay, you know? No worries, Pawn. If you need to head out, there is no worries. But thank you so much for stopping by, and I will hopefully see you soon for sure. But either way, some guy from my school said, oh no, called my mom stop. William's grandma? I mean, rightfully so. Your mom has every reason to be annoyed. Oh, what? What? Did you know? Did you know this? You know what was really weird, guys? That reminds me too. There was this one time, but I don't know, I think this was a 5th grade experience. 5th grade, maybe. I didn't know many people in 5th grade. Like, everyone kind of knew each other, but, like, it wasn't anything, like, personal or whatever. Like, it was just, like, mutual. And nobody had ever seen my family. Like, they just saw me when I went to school. And then I like went home and then they saw me. Like no, like there was nothing really like that involved my family. But one time there was this like huge storm outside and we had to have like an indoor early release because of like what it was bad. I just remember being like so bad. I was like rightfully so. I'm not walking home in this bad boy. But I remember my mom had to come to my classroom to pick me up because that's what you had to do. We're like children, so we had to be picked up. And I just remember the second my mom walked in the doorway, every kid in the classroom was like, Polly, your mom's here. I was like petrified because I was like, how do you know what my mother looks like? That was my only question. That's something I won't ever let go of. I will not sleep on that one, you know? I can't do it. And even my mom was like, how do they know me? And I was like, how do they know you? I don't know. It was very weird. I wonder if my mom remembers that. I need to like bring that up to her and be like, hey, remember when this really weird incident happened? She probably won't, because I feel like I remember the weirdest nitty-gritty details of everything, so she probably won't, but it's worth a shot, you know? Oh, Sky Jackson's birthday. She's old. No offense to her. She looks gorgeous, but I feel like last time I saw her, she was like 12, and now she's like in her 20s. Like, where did all the time go? You know, like that one audio. Oh, I need to stop. I need to stop with the TikTok thing, you know? So she just smiling. Just smiling. Rightfully so, I guess. Oh my gosh. It's fine. Guys, what? Yeah, no worries, Wobble Dude. Good luck with the deviled eggs. And I really appreciate you for stopping by. Good luck again. And congratulations on the release of your pizza video. It was amazing. But yeah, of course, I will stop by Wednesday stream for you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Cheese gigabyte. I mean, burger. Girl, what? Bill? Here, with the fries. I mean, that's me. That's pretty much me, too. I have to, like, skim over the whole menu like I don't already know what I'm gonna order every time I go. Like, girl, that 20-piece chicken cow never fails me. With that double... What's it called? McDouble? I don't even know. And fries. That's my favorite. Fries are so good. No, people hate on McDonald's fries. They either love them or hate them, and there's no in between. Either way. It is about time to wrap up stream, unfortunately, but I want to say thank you to everybody who has stopped by today. Once again, if you haven't seen it already or have, and not on YouTube, if you haven't seen it on YouTube already, please go check out Wobble Dude's pizza reveal video because it is so awesome, and we need to shoot up the algorithm on YouTube to get it out to more people. So if you want to go just to add a view to it, to like it, share it, subscribe to the channel, or comment, I would definitely appreciate that, and I'm sure Wobble Dude would as well because it's so funny, awesome, delicious, well edited, entertaining. Just go watch it. It's so fun. Even if you're not planning on making any pizza, watch the video, okay? But again, thank you guys for stopping by. Next time I'll be live will be on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Central Time for some Stardew Valley. So if that sounds fun to you and you want to stop by, please feel free to do so. And keep in mind, I do have a new video out on YouTube now about spring flowers and planting them. So if you want to see that, go check it out on my YouTube channel, Polywog Nintendo. And other than that, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Bye!